here in Châteauroux. 2008. So it seems that everybody has adjusted for the rifle. So the Carabine only 10.6 glass. So the picture also from Mr. Kowalczyk. All the time in the middle. Don't sound the same. So. Seconds count down right now. It means for you, ladies and gentlemen, in the audience, when we see the 10, we motivate the athletes and wake them up for the concentration, call it preparation with a big applause, and we'll reach the 10 right now. Put your hands and applause for the athletes. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Warm up for the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the last final R5 10-meter air rifle Bronze Mixte SH2 class in Châteauroux, France. Today we have 8 best after the qualification in front of us, and here with us is
Ferro van Hoeven
and Robert Ferenczak, and we'll try to guide you through this final.
Yes, we will comment what you're going to see on this final. We have 8 top athletes on this firing line. They're preparing themselves for the first series of 5 shots in this final.
So on the firing position A, representing France, is De La Forest Tangier. He shot 635.1 in his qualification series, and he was 5th after the qualification. And one of his biggest successes, he has won World Cup in Al-Ain in 2016 and also World Cup in Stoke Mandeville 2015.
On B, we have Kowalczyk from the Ukraine.
Yes, he was 5th on Changju World Shooting Parasport Championship, and also he has won Al-Ain World Cup in 50-meter rifle bronze in 2018, and he was 4th after the qualification series.
European champion in Châteauroux, he was only 5th, so today he wants to offer you what he can. Here is from Ukraine, Vasil Kowalczyk.
At position C, from France, Alain Quitet.
Yes, Quitet was 2nd on the 50-meter rifle bronze in Osijek World Parasport World Cup 2017, and he entered this final on 8th place. He had a score of 633.6, and he was only 0.4 points higher score than 9th ranked athlete.
First medal for him internationally was in Osijek 2017, so it's time for him to get more medals. Today, here at the final, he has a chance. For France, Alain Quitet.
At position D, we have Philip Jonsson from Sweden.
Yes, Philip won Al-Ain World Parasport World Cup in Al-Ain 2018, and today he took 6th place with 634.5 points, and he was also in the final of World Cup in Châteauroux this week, so he knows the range and he's designated to have medal now.
On position E, Andrea Liverani from Italy.
Andrea's biggest success was 3rd place in the World Shooting Parasport Grand Prix Szczecin, Poland 2018, and also he was 4th on the World Championship in Chengdu, Korea this year. So he's on the move, and he was 2nd after the qualification with 636.6 points.
For his long list. For your pleasure, Andrea Liverani.
On position F, Ryan Cockbill from Great Britain.
Ryan is an experienced athlete, and this year he was third in All-A 2018 World Shooting Parasport World Cup in 10-meter air rifle prone, and he has a lot of other successes, and he also has won All-A 2017 World Cup in 10-meter air rifle prone, so he's experienced, and today he was third after the qualification with 646.4 points.
On position G, we have Michael Johnson from New Zealand.
Yeah, he was second this year on World Shooting Parasport Championship in Korea, and he's on the move. Also a lot of experience in his shooting, and today after the qualification he was the leader with 636.7 points, and we can say he's always smiling. He's really nice guy.
He was bronze medalist in London 2012 in R4, fourth in R5 also in London. In Rio,
We are still with Michael Johnson from New Zealand.
Can do that. He will offer it to us today here on position D. Michael Johnson.
On the last position H, from Italy, Massimo Dalla Casa.
Massimo started his level 1 and level 2 championship this now, and he just want to get grip of this big competitions now. He started in the big boys club, and we will see what he will do after the final. We wish him good luck, and good luck to all the shooters.
Several years before, no one of the standard place for him. He was partnership in London 2012. More is not on my list, so today he has a chance to get the first international World Cup medal. Massimo Della Casa!
So, we will soon start with first 5-shot series. So, Farrell, can you tell us some technical details about this final? What is special in this R5 SH2 discipline today?
Okay, these athletes are classified as SH2 athletes. That means that they have an impairment that causes that they cannot hold the rifle by themselves. To compensate that impairment, they are allowed to use a support with a spring. The spring and the yoke, where the rifle is supported, actually replaces the hand and the wrist function. Besides the sport class, there's also a subclass which gives them, as you can see right now, support with a spring. And there are two types of spring, an A and a B spring. The A is the weakest of the two and has to do with their impairment. With these modifications of the spring, the backrest, etc., they are able to compete in the same competition in this SH2 prone event.
So we can see they have a table, they have the spring, and also they have two subclasses, weak and strong springs. But what is also special, we have some strange people on the range.
Right, that these are loaders. These are official members of the team which are in the field of play. They have the task to load the pellet. These athletes are not able to pick up the pellet and put it in the barrel. So they are allowed to have a loader.
Yes. We can see now in the picture, first series will soon start. You can see different techniques of shooting from different athletes, which is caused by their impossibility to use the hands or their body. So we ask our audience to watch precise what different techniques these shooters use. In few seconds, the first series of 5 shots will start, and we will see which athlete has prepared himself the best for the start. And also, we also expect the top scores here. We expect average shot of the winner in 10.5, 10.6 rank, because shot less than that will not bring the medals.
No, definitely. So this is really, again, as the competition before this day, a tenth of a point is important to win this game.
Yes. So the first series is starting, and let's watch and see who of the athletes will start the best.
And you can see that some of the athletes use the spring to bend the rifle towards their eye so they can aim perfectly. And that is similar like the wrist function.
We can see some 10.7. De La Forest and Liverani started with 10.7. The rest of them are 10.6, 10.5, 10.4, and Coupe started with 10.1. Second shot was 10.5, but Johnson is already in the problems with 9.9 second shot.
Yes, if you're not in the 10.5 range, then you can end up in a problem after this first 5 shots. We will see what's going to happen. Kowalczyk at 10.8 is a perfect shot.
Yeah, you must be in that ring if you want, but De La Forest also second shot 10.7, so he's really 10.7, 10.7. Really good shooting from De La Forest. Liverani also 10.7. Really some high scoring, and Johnson 10.8. Some high scoring from the athletes.
Right. Oh, we see a 0.0. What happens?
We have a 0.0 in the score of Cockbill. We don't know what happened, but I think
Frame hit.
it was some ricochet from the other target, because I don't think we would have a 0 hit in the target. So we will see what our jury will decide about that shot.
Definitely, because if this happens, it's a disaster.
Yes, with 0, the athlete is out of the final.
He stopped shooting as well. He did 3 shots.
Yeah.
Or a technical problem with his
Yeah,
rifle.
or it's technical problem, or it's something wrong with the target. We will see after the end of this series. We see Johnson, he already finished with 5 shots. He's resting. He's now current on the 3rd place with 53.1. This is 10.6 average, so we can see that first, 2nd place and 3rd is 10.6 average. Now we're waiting what will happen. There's
Stop.
a stop.
One late shot.
Cockbill shot.
Cockbill shot too late.
Yes.
So I think the jury will
Disregard
make
the
a
last shot.
decision.
Yes.
Let's see the jury. Something really serious happened with...
Probably it was rifle malfunction or something happened. We don't know now.
No, we don't have a good look about the loader. Allowable malfunction. He may
Okay.
reshoot. Okay.
So it was malfunction of the rifle. We will see what will happen now.
You can see the pressure is
Yes.
okay on the...
On the rifle, yes, you can see the pressure gauge, so the pressure is okay. So something else happened to his rifle. He shot 10.7. This is his shot number 4. Yes, and because of the allowable malfunction, they allowed him to shoot two additional shots, because also shot number 4 was outside of the time. We will see what will happen. The jury will have to decide.
Right, they definitely have to do that.
Yes. And we will see it later on our ranking what was the decision of the jury, because we don't have here any decision of the jury now.
Or the RTS jury is coming. They are responsible for the scoring, so they will check if the decision was made the right way and that the scoring is according to that.
Yes. We have competition jury also there,
Yes.
so we will have a decision now.
Louis turn to the safety flag, please. We have to go to the target.
So the RTS jury will check the target now. We will see the athletes has to insert the safety flag, so the RTS jury will check the target. So probably they will check the number of hits on the targets. Was it a ricochet shot or it was a miss or something?
Yeah, that depends what the athlete or the loader had given as a reason for this miss. If it takes too much time, then they will start with sighters
Yes.
again.
But the RTS jury is on the way back, so
Okay, that's very quick. I see the other athletes are waiting, but they keep their concentration because this is a critical period. Can you hold your concentration for the next
yes.
5-shot series?
You must keep yourself calm. You must, but in the same time, you must not relax because they must stay in that competition form.
Right. You see that coaches are preparing themselves what in case their athlete is disturbed after they start again this final. Let's see what's happening.
But let's speak, while we are waiting for the decision to see on our screen, let's speak about the results. Liverani is in the lead with 53.4. Second place with the same score, De La Forest and Johnson with 53.1. And then fourth place, Kowalczuk, fifth, Kite, and sixth, De La Casa and Johnson with 51.7. And currently on his 8th place is Ryan Cogbill from Great Britain. But now we are waiting decision of the jury. We are waiting what will happen.
Unfortunately, this happened during the last final in this event.
No.
We continue
Okay,
with
we
the
have
5-shot
command.
series.
But I don't know what will happen with Cogbill's score. We will see that later.
Start.
Okay, we continue with the second 5-shot period. Let's see how they shoot in the results.
Yes.
Kowalczyk opened with a 10.5.
De La Forest 10.4. Cogbill 10.6. He is in the move, but we don't know what happened with his 2 shots. So we will have to see this, what will happen later.
Jansson had the lowest score with a 9.8.
Johansson, you can see that he has limited movements also from his right hand, so he's really putting really hard effort to shoot, and to shoot so high score is really great because his movements are very limited and also his physical strength, so handling the weapon is really hard for him, I think.
Yes, he's doing great. You cannot do that without any training. So he spent a lot of time in training to achieve this score.
Yes. Now we can see 210.8, the French ones. He has shot De La Forest and Quite shot 10.8, and also De La Casa 10.7. Liverani also 10.8. We see some rocket shooting now.
Right. You see the concentration. They're
Yes.
really concentrated what they're doing. You don't see any movement in the barrel.
Yeah. Now this is a little bit different approach. You can see athlete is practically 90 degrees towards the target. Totally.
Yes, it's free to choose your position. Depending on your impairment, you can find the optimum position. Right or left-handed, it doesn't matter.
Yes. This is now Kowalczuk. We see Kowalczuk, and this is Johnson.
Yes. He's relaxing, but he's also watching the monitor in front of him.
Yes.
which give him the score of
Yeah,
all the
now
competitors.
we can see also here we can see the athletes watching the monitor with the score in front of them.
Right.
So now we have Cockbill has 42.5 from first series
Stop.
and 42.3 from second series. So he has recorded 9 shots. We will see what will be later decision because score on our monitor is like this and Cockbill is now okay. Now the score goes back again. He has 3 zeros now.
Yeah, that means
Something is wrong with his rifle or something because
right.
So we take a look at the top of the list and a big
That's-
applause for that what you saw from the Italian Andrea Liverani.
Okay, but if you start with this score
Yeah.
and the single shots, it's very clear.
yeah. But we have leader is Liverani with 106.5. Second place is Michael Johnson with 105.9. Third place, Quitté, France, 105.5. So we can see the first position has a little bit run away. 0.6 in this event is quite a big difference. After 10 shots, there is still 14 shots until the end, but it's quite a big difference. And other differences are not so big. Except Cockbill on the last place, he has 29.4 disadvantage to 7th place, and he has 2 shots, so it's impossible to gain this difference.
No, he already know the result, the
Yeah.
end result.
He knows he will be 8th place athlete after this final, but we don't know what happened to he or his rifle. Okay, our leader Liverani, really good, 10.8, 10.4, 10.7.
It's
Quitté, 10.9, perfect 10 for him in this moment.
You see, he's really on the run.
Yeah, and Liverani also 10.6, and Johnson also shot 10.9. So we have two 10.9.
Right, but the gap with the second, the first and the second place is getting smaller. It was 0.6, now it's 0.3.
Yes, because Johnson and Quitté both shot 10.9. So perfect 10. You cannot get anything better. And we will see next shot. The pressure is not so hard on the athletes because they know that Cockbill will be first athlete eliminated outside of this final.
Yes.
But we will see what will Liverani do because the Johnson and Quitté are on the move. They're pressuring, and also De La Forest is also in good shape in this final. So we will see what will happen after next shot.
I'm really impressed what Couté is doing because he is new in the field. We watch the next shot. And to give you an idea, the size of a 10.0 is a dot of 1 millimeter wide
Yes.
at a distance of 10 meters. That's quite small.
Yes. We can see something is happening on the range because we can see Great Britain coach, and also I think something is wrong with Cockbill's equipment or something because we have there some explanation and walking around, but Cockbill is still on his firing position and he will continue. Now we have some discussions.
Continue.
For the next
Okay.
competition shot, no.
Okay, the finals continuing.
The coaches are talking to each other what to do.
Yes.
They can make a protest, but they need to do it immediately. If
Yes.
they wait too long, it is already gone because
Yeah.
now we have the next shot.
Yeah, we can see Johnson also. Last shot was 10.9. He's really steady as a rock. You can
Yeah,
see
there's-
no movement there. He's perfectly steady. So Quitté again 10.8, Johnson 10.5, and
Okay.
Liverani 10.9 now. So again Liverani runs away. Liverani is in the lead, and Johnson on the second place is 0.7 behind because he shot only 10.5.
Right. But I'm really astonished what happened with Cockbill because normally he's a very good athlete, so something technical must have given him a bad situation during this final.
Yes, it was some kind of problems. We don't know what happened. Probably some kind of malfunction. And I don't think he's too satisfied now.
No, not at all.
Yeah. We
He
can
is
see,
really disappointed.
yes, and we can see our supervisor behind.
Okay, we have 7 athletes still on the line, and we're watching the final of R5 SH2 Pro.
Yes. Currently, Liverani in the lead, second place Johnson, third place Kite. First eliminated was Cockbill from Great Britain, and Johnson on 7th place is only 0.4 behind 6th place Dalla Casa.
Yes, but you can see that Kowalczuk is coming closer to the medal range, the 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, this is the leader, Liverani.
But can he hold this high
Yes,
score?
Liverani 10.8, Kite 10.8, Johnson 10.8, and also Kowalczuk 10.8, De La Forest 10.8, Johnson and Dalla Casa 10.7. So this is space shooting, I think.
Right, this is top. Super.
This is really high score, and the audience must enjoy this great final and really high score results now.
Yes, I think it's a great achievement at the end of this long competition during this week. I think if you can shoot this high score, you really have a good condition.
Yes, we'll see. Maybe even we'll do with the world record, which was 2:55.5, set by Cockbill in Al Ain 2017. But we'll see. So Cockbill, who was currently world record holder, was eliminated as 8th because of technical problems. And now Liverani is in the lead, and we see really good shooting.
Okay, so who have the strongest nerve, Dalla Casa or Johnson? Because it's only 0.4 difference.
Johnson 10.8, but Dalla Casa 10.7. So 7th place goes to Johnson, representing Sweden. But we can see now, Liverani shot only 10.5, and Johnson from New Zealand is only 0.5 behind him, so he shot 10.7.
Right.
And Kite also on 3rd place is only 0.3 behind 2nd. So we are tied, we have really high score, but still some positions can change. Dalla Casa from Italy, he will probably be 6th, except something technical happened, because 1.6 is too much
Right.
in this final.
It's impossible to overcome this difference. Johnson has left his positions, so we are waiting for the next 2 shots.
Yeah, shot number 15. So we'll see. Liverani, Johnson, Kite. What will happen?
Yes. So after the loader has loaded, he stepped back 1 meter behind the athlete. The athlete is on his own and has to do his best.
Ooh, Kite 10.0 only. So Kite will drop down. Liverani also 10.1. And Johnson 10.6. So we have tie in the lead. Johnson and Liverani have the same score, 159.4 after 15 shots.
So now it gets more interesting. What's going to happen in the last shots
Yes.
during this event?
Dalla Casa will be probably next one who will drop out of this final, and then we'll see. Kowalczuk, De La Forest are very close to Kite on 3rd place, and there we have a tie on 1st place. So it will be really interesting to see the end of this final.
Yeah, Dalla Casa can only stay in if one of the others make a big mistake.
Yes.
Because 1.3 is a lot in one shot.
Yes. Now we are with Johnson.
But Johnson has a lot of experience in finals, so I'm really interested in what he's going to do.
Kite 10.8 now. Johnson 10.5, Liverani 10.6. So Johnson and Liverani are still 0.1. 6th place goes to Dalla Casa, but then we have Kite 3rd, Kowalczuk and De La Forest in 0.4. So we will have really tough battle till the end of this final.
Yes.
Now while we're waiting the La Casa to move, we could notice we have two arrows on the rifle. So
Yes.
can you explain the audience what these arrows are for?
Yes. We have the yoke. This is this metal part with the spring. The rifle must be positioned between these two arrows, which is actually the balance point of the rifle.
0.3 advantage to Kovacic.
Okay.
It can be very important where you have this location. You can move it by changing weight forward and backwards, but you need to have it approved by equipment control up front of this competition.
Okay, so shot number 17. Great battle. Liverani, Johnson, Kite, Kovalchuk and De La Forest.
Yeah, 1.1. At this stage, it's still everything is possible.
Yes. But De La Forest is now in danger zone. We are still with Johnson.
De La Forest 10.4, Kowalczyk 10.6.
Liverani 10.7, Johnson 10.4. So Liverani is running away from Johnson. Kite is still there, but De La Forest is 0.3 behind Kovalchuk. So we have very tight margin between the Kovalchuk and De La Forest, and we have one shot more to decide fifth place.
Yes, and both have a lot of experience. So now they're playing their game to stay in this final. Let's see what they can do.
But also, Kovalchuk is only 0.1 behind Kite, so Kite also must not make any mistake if he wants to stay there.
Yes, no, this is really a top final.
No.
So let's see.
Kowalczyk
Yeah.
Stop.
and La Forest together, you can
Yes.
see. Who has the best nerves?
Kovalchuk 10.5.
The La Forest needs a 10.9.
No, De La Forest shot 10.5, so De La Forest will be fifth athlete in this final.
He realizes. He shakes
Yes.
his head.
But Johnson shot 10.6, Liverani 10.8, so Liverani is running away again. And Kite has extended his lead also, because now, no, he didn't. Kovalchuk is only 0.1 behind Kite. So if Kite doesn't start shooting very well and Kovalchuk is in the mood, he could get the medal place.
Yes,
And,
now it's important. Yes.
and now there are two the most important shots, because after these two shots we will see who will have the medal in the pocket and who will be fourth without medal.
Right. If you are 4, it's not enough.
Yes,
It's always a pity if you are ended up 4 in a competition.
some countries they call it wooden medal.
Okay.
So next two shots, and I think that Kite and Kovalchuk
Next competition shot.
will be aware of that, and I expect some of those two will have a little bit more shaky hand.
Yes. But we can see how much time they will use for aiming. Because at a certain point, if they shoot too late after stop, it's 0. How much time do they need for a perfect
Kite,
shot? Oh,
10.9.
wow, 10.9. This is perfect.
Liverani 10.9, Kovalchuk 10.7, and Johnson 10.8. Again, space shooting.
This is great. This is perfect.
Yes, and Kovalchuk is now only 0.3 behind Kite. So still anything can happen. Very tight. Either Kite or Kovalchuk may not make the slightest mistake, because they will be out of this final.
Definitely, if you end up in the 9, then
No.
it's done.
And even now you can see that some loaders are nervous.
Yes, of course. They are the team. They are a team over there.
Yes, the part of the team. And it's always harder watch than do it. So
Yes.
For the next competition shot. No.
Okay, they're loading the rifles. They have 10 seconds to do that.
They stand behind. Now it comes. What is important? Which?
Liverani is here.
Who opens one shot?
Coupe 10.6. Kowalczuk needs 10.9. No, 10.1 from Kowalczuk. So Kowalczuk is out of the final.
Yes. But the other two is 10.6 is okay.
Yes. So the France has at least bronze medal with Coupe Alain. And now Liverani is in the lead. Johnson from New Zealand is 0.7 behind him, and Coupe is 0.6 behind Johnson. So Coupe may catch Johnson, but catching Liverani in 4 shots, it will be very, very hard.
You never know, because who will have the nerves right now? The number 1 or number 3?
Yes.
That's always the question in these last final shots.
The best last year, 12.5 points,
So we'll see, but we can see also that Coupe shot in qualification 106.9, which is really, really high score. So also Coupe can surprise and can take some points away from the Liverani and Johnson. We'll see what will happen.
This competition is still open for all of 3.
Now we see Liverani. This is Johnson from New Zealand. And Coupe from France.
Yes. You see the audience is there, they clapping.
Coupe 10.5, Liverani 10.7.
10.5, not bad.
And Johnson 10.8. So after 21 shots, first 3 are in 1.5 points.
Yes.
Coupe has 0.9 behind Johnson. And then Johnson is 0.6 behind Liverani. So probably it will be hard for Coupe to gain so big advantage.
Yeah, but if he is confident and can shoot fast, then the other 2 have a disadvantage. But they hear the first shot.
Yes. So Coupe needs 10.9 now.
Yes, definitely.
Or 10.8 with the mistake of his opponents. We can see that the audience is clapping, is helping them, is supporting their athletes. And Coupe 10.5.
Liverani 10.7.
And Johnson 10.4. So
I think it's clear.
yeah, bronze medal goes to France, Alain Coupe.
With a total score of 232.7 points. The bronze medal goes to France. Alain
So 2 more shots to go. Liverani, he's on the move. He really shots very, very good. And second place, Johnson also. But Johnson is 0.9 behind him.
But Johnson is capable to shoot 2 10.9s.
Yes.
So let's see what if he's able to do this again.
But he needs that 2.9 now.
Yes.
He must do it.
Otherwise, Liverani will win.
Yeah.
For gold. The first with your applause. Come on, audience.
And I think we have 2 quota places in this final. I don't know who has the quota from before, but Italy and New Zealand will have the quota if they does not have it already.
And that's important for
Yes.
the team, for the athlete.
For everybody.
Let's see how they can. They take more time now. You
Yes.
see, they want to win.
Liverani 10.5,
Can he come closer?
Johnson 10.8.
Oh, now it's getting interesting. 0.6 difference.
And
in the
now
last
the
shot.
pressure will rise.
Yes.
1 more shot to go. So Johnson needs again very, very good shot. And Liverani must be careful not to make slightest mistake. Because 10.1 is not enough for Liverani anymore. He needs 10.3, 10.4 shot.
He needs 10.4.
Yeah.
He needs a 10.4. And Michael is able
Yes.
to have because the last shot is always difficult. The nerves, everything comes together.
Low.
Okay, we can see loaders are doing their job. Probably also the pulse with the loaders is now very, very high.
Definitely.
Stop.
Okay, we can see Liverani and Johnson.
Okay.
We can see the heartbeat. We can feel the tension now.
Yes. But you see, they take more time. Oh, Liverani, 10
and
point
the
time.
gold medal goes to Liverani.
Oh, 10 point.
And
This is
we
a
have the
perfect,
new world record. with
This
two-
is perfect final. This is a perfect final.
The 255.7 is the new world record from Liverani. As I told at the start, it's 0.2 points more than it was the old one. So
This
we
is a really good performance.
congratulations to Liverani and
Yes.
complete Italian team. Also,
You see,
congratulations
they're
to
very happy.
Johnson.
The trainer, coach,
Yes.
and the loader. You see the loader here.
Yeah. So our result was new world record. Liverani Andrea representing Italy, 255.7. Second place.
Michael Johnson from New Zealand with a score of 255.1.
And third place is Ité Alain from France, 242.7. So this was our last final. We thank French Shooting Federation for letting us to be the finals online, so the audience could enjoy perfect finals in this championship.
Yes, I'm very grateful that we had this opportunity and to give all the audience here online detailed information about this final.
Yeah. So with thanks again, French Shooting Federation for organizing this World Cup in really, really high standards. So other organizers now will have some gain to achieve to be on this level. Thank you again, and thank you for watching. This was
Ferrell van Hoeven.
and Robert Ferenczak from Châteauroux, France. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye bye.
I hope you speak a little bit more for me. You found new words like that. Really. There was a problem with exactly whatever the weapon or whatever. There was so much interruption and that time. You threw the word like you're crazy? No, really. It doesn't interrupt you or what do you think? How do you prepare your head for that?
I feel well and I feel well.
You feel well, you feel well. That is quite okay, huh? Well, that's the good. So give him a quiet round of applause for the new world record holder, World Cup champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the last final of this World Cup. We will go on with the award ceremony so fast as possible and then with the closing ceremony. The team of the final hall says thank you for all these days.
Du kan ihåg arrangören att räkna till as text them for safety. Thanks.